Hi everyone. As you all guys know, Deloitte has already announced their hiring for 2025 batch NLA. Okay. So basically NLA means National Level Assessment या फिर NLA. Okay. So this is basically a big hiring opportunity from Deloitte. Currently Deloitte has announced it on campus, off campus for both. Okay. So now talking about Deloitte NLA 2025 exam pattern, I will be discussing everything in detail. But first of all, if you have not applied yet, so you will be finding the link in the description. You will be getting a detailed video where I have discussed everything like how can you apply for NLA. Also, I have discussed how you can apply and what will be the process. Now talking about Deloitte NLA 2025 exam pattern. So first we will start with the eligibility criteria. So you will be only eligible if you are 2025 graduate from BTech in cybersecurity, information technology, computer science or any circuit branches or MEM Tech or MCA, and 60% criteria is required with no standing backlog and areas. Also, individuals if they have existing offer they are ineligible to apply. Also, availability for 6 months boot camp starting in January 2025 is prerequisite for consideration for this role. Okay, so 6 months training will be required. Now talking about the assessment dates. So assessment dates will start from 13th of November and assessments will be conducted till 16th of November. The compensation which you will be getting will be around 4 lakhs plus variable benefits. Okay. Deloitte also have some variable benefits where you will be getting around 10% as variable. Okay. Also after this you will be getting some separate reimbursement as well. So it will be around 5 lakhs you can say if you will total everything. Okay, then talking about separate things, so this position comes along with a probation period of 12 months. Now going forward with the exam pattern, so first of all let me discuss this is basically higher pro test antimony for cyber gurukul. Okay, so higher pro test anatomy. So the pre-interview test is designed to evaluate your multiple skills. Okay, we will be discussing about this. So the total duration of the test will be around 90 minutes. Okay, so this will be the whole duration, 90 minutes. Okay, so you need to complete your test in 1 hour and 30 minutes. You will be getting total 65 MCQ questions in the test. Two questions will be live programming based. Okay, so 65 MCQs and two questions on programming. The test is fully procured using video and audio. During the test, your video and audio will be recorded and analyzed to ensure the integrity of the test. This is also an important point. Then coming to the security part, the test is divided into total 5 sections. For each section, you will get dedicated time duration within the overall duration of the test. Okay, so for each section, you have separate timer. Okay, separate timer, and you will be getting a dedicated time for that particular section. Okay, within the overall duration of the test. If you run out of the time before completing any section, you will be move forward for the next section automatically. So this point is very important. So suppose if you only solved suppose 10 question, there are total 12 questions. Okay, so and the time is over, so what will happen, actually you will be redirected to the next section. Okay, so that's why you need to complete the whole section within the dedicated timer which is given to you. Okay, once you move to the section ahead, you will not be able to come back to the previous section. So this is very important. You actually need to solve all the questions in the sequence. The 5 section will present 4 different varieties of questions as explained below. Okay, so talking about the summary round. Okay, now talking about the sections. Okay, so the test section details is like this. So first will be your language skills or English. Okay, so this will be your section 1. So language skills, this section consists of 10 MCQs and 3 fill in the blanks question. Okay, so total number of MCQs will be 10 and 3 fill in the blanks. The section will evaluate your ability to understand and use English. Okay, the question will measure your knowledge on English vocab, grammar, sentence construction, sentence arrangement, overall language comprehension. So basically the 10 MCQ questions you will be getting only through English grammar. Okay, so you will be getting questions like error detection, okay, sentence correction, antonyms, synonyms, and like similar words. Okay, so these kind of questions you will be getting. Also sentence constructions like jumbled sentence. Okay, so these kind of questions you will be getting. Also there will be total 3 fill in the blanks in which there will be a sentence, which is given to you, and you need to actually fill the blank space by using your basic ability of English. So this will be your section 1. Then there is a section 2, which is general aptitude, reasoning ability, and quantitative ability. So in this section consists of 12 MCQs in reasoning ability and 10 MCQs in quant. So actually the section is divided into two parts. 12 MCQs in reasoning, okay. So you will be they will be asking you reasoning questions, okay. Also 10 questions in quant. Quant is basically your maths. So reasoning and quant, okay. This section will evaluate your general cognitive skills, your reasoning skills, ability to work with data. Also, you will be getting the data interpretation questions here. Okay, so make sure you also prepare the data interpretation part. Different questions have different instruction, so you must read and understand the instruction clearly for each question. Okay, this is very important. So for each question you will be also getting the instructions. So there will be an instruction displayed in the screen. So, suppose for there is a question which belongs to charts. Okay, so suppose there are some charts given. Okay, so they will be explaining you, okay, what actually you need to answer from the question. So it is very important to carefully actually understand the instruction which is given on the screen before the question. Okay, so every basically for not for every question, but in each section there will be clear instruction that what actually you need to answer in the question. Also a few of questions will be based on a common premise will appear in the sequence. Some question may involve basic numeric calculation, so it is advised to keep a pen and paper handy. This is a very important point. You cannot keep calculator with you. Okay, calculator is not allowed. If it is captured in the screen, that can cause problem. Okay, they have already mentioned you are allowed to keep pen and paper. So make sure when you are attempting the exam, you are giving the reasoning question or you are giving the quant question, make sure you are keeping one pen and paper with you. Okay, then there is a section 3 which will be technical MCQs. So this section consists of 30 MCQs. The section will evaluate your knowledge in testing, computer science, networking, cyber security, cloud computing. This section will also evaluate your programming acumen, programming language capabilities in the chosen programming language. Okay, so basically you will be getting some questions around programming as well. So there is a possibility that you will be getting some output based question or general programming based question related to the syntax, relating to the programming language. Okay, also you will be getting the questions in testing, computer science, basic CS fundamentals. Okay, networking, cyber security. So it is also important to actually complete all these things. Also the cloud computing. So the question level will be not much hard, but actually you need to prepare well for this round, because for this section, because actually this section is little bit difficult as it covers a lot of topics. Okay, then we have section 4, which is technical skills of coding. This section consists of one live coding and one live programming question. Basically two coding questions will be there. Okay, so the coding nugget and the programming question both evaluate your knowledge of programming language and your ability to write syntactically correct code, while the programming question additionally evaluates your logical thinking and problem solving skills. You need to write the code using the provided online editor. You will be select the programming languages in C, C++, C Sharp, Java, Python, and there will be option for compile and execute option. If the code compiles successfully, you will be able to see how many hidden test case you managed to pass or fail, and the last version of your code you submit will be considered as the final version of evaluation. Okay, so the last version which you are submitting is actually your final version, so which you need to be submitted will be a syntactically correct code. Now talking about this, so first of all I want to tell you there are total two coding questions, and you will be getting one easy question, one question will be difficult. Okay, like medium level of difficulty. Okay, if you want to be considered for NLA, I would suggest to actually solve both coding question. Actually, the main reason is if you perform well in this section, in the coding section, okay, some kind of margin is a little bit high in this, because as I have seen in last years, if the student is completing both coding questions, they are getting the mails for the next round. Okay, because this is the mass elimination round, because actually if you are giving the test, there is only one test in Deloitte. Okay, there is directly interview after this. Okay, so if you are giving this, then there will be direct interview. So that's why actually it is important to complete this. Okay, and it is important you complete all two questions. Okay, so there will be two coding questions. Okay, so which you need to solve. Also, you can see here, these are the sections total, and I have already explained you the whole exam pattern. So I hope this video explains well all the things, and all the best for your exam.